is my mask, I left it out last night.
Ran out the door, time had just passed me by. They can all see me, hearts and I never show. Hope I can make it on my own. At 24 years old, I made the life-altering decision to have my fallopian tubes removed. And it was the best decision I ever made. So this isn't the first time I've talked about this, but when I have, I've gotten pretty insane responses. While there were many supportive comments, the nasty ones did start to get to me. But if anything, it just made me feel more proud of what I had done. Still, despite talking about this before, I do think it's important to get my story out there, get my experiences out there for other people like me who need to know that this is an option. I'm now 27 and I have not had 1 ounce of regret, yet still so many people find that hard to believe. I often get asked, why do this so young? Why didn't you wait? Given the political and economical circumstances, I didn't feel like I had the option to wait. Yet I still knew that this was not a decision to make on a whim. People are often surprised to learn that I actually did want children at one point. It wasn't something that my family pushed on me, but growing up in Utah, it was pretty common for little girls to dream of motherhood. Children seemed like a given to me until I was talking to a friend of mine who casually mentioned that she was deciding not to have kids. As simple as it was, this was such a light bulb moment for me. You can choose not to have kids? I started questioning everything. Why did I want kids in the first place? It seemed like a pretty simple question to answer before bringing life into this world, yet I had no good answer. I never really felt this maternal instinct, and I guess I did babysit as a child and teen, but I did not like it and I wasn't good at it. I thought my friends' kids were adorable, but me having my own, that sounded awful. The more I sat with it, the more I realized I don't want kids either, and I wanted to remove the possibility of this happening in its entirety. This isn't to bash anybody with kids or anyone who wants kids, but more so to present my reality as an option. Too many people have children without wanting them, leading to difficult lives for the parents and especially the kids. And I did not want this to become my reality. After settling on what I wanted to do, I made the difficult decision of telling my partner and making it clear that I didn't want kids, and if he wanted kids, it wouldn't be with me. He started to question the same things that I had, and after some time, he came around and started to like the idea. Once the decision was firmly planted, all it took was the right timing. I had just found out that my insurance would pay for all of it, and I just needed to find a doctor that would do it. That was when a friend from my pole dancing class had let me know that her doctor said if her husband chose to not do the vasectomy, that he would do the surgery for her. She gave me his information, I called, and set up an appointment. When I got there, I explained my reasonings, which was very thorough and thought out. One thing that stood out to me was he said that every single month he has at least one person begging him to reverse the surgery, which is irreversible. But this didn't sway me. I was determined and he was supportive, and we got the surgery scheduled. Once they got me back for surgery, I made it very clear to everybody I was going to keep my fallopian tubes. I know it's a weird request, but for me, if I wasn't going to have children, the very least I could have was some sort of knickknack to take home. Who's getting their tubes taken out? Me. I am. I healed quickly, and within a week, I was up and walking, I was working, and pretty soon after, I was back to my normal routine. I want to emphasize how lucky and privileged I am to have been able to go through this process. I know that this is not the story for everyone, but it is mine, and I just want to give this information out because I only found out a lot of these things from going through it myself and for other people who want to make this choice for themselves. Now, 3 years later, I still feel very grateful for my decision. Contrary to what people assume, my life is filled with so much joy. I have my family, my friends, my dog. I find fulfillment in music, and dancing and eating good food and exploring the world, new experiences. That's enough for me. And for people who are watching this with doubt, can't that be enough for you? While I don't believe that child-free is the best option for everyone, or that all child-free people should go through with the surgery, I do think that for people who want this, it's a very empowering option. My purpose of this video was to help normalize this decision. It was so frustrating to know in my heart this was the right decision for me, yet to feel like I had to justify it to people who felt sorry for me or thought I was making a mistake. And this was difficult, especially when I feel so much joy towards what I've done. So as a final takeaway, this is my silly little hope. People get to celebrate and have parties when they have children. They get a baby shower, a gender reveal. I hope that one day when you choose not to have kids that we get our own little celebration too. I mean, is that too much to ask? Anyways, if you have any questions or comments or thoughts on this, let me know. Comment below. I'll work really hard to respond to any questions you might have. And what's a decision that you've made or you've thought of making that other people doubted, but you knew in your heart that it was going to be the right choice for you? Let me know, and I'll see you next time. Bye.